Hello ladies, I want to do a video for you tonight. As you can see, I'm in my robe. It's cold here in Michigan today. I'm going to do a video for you tonight on nail art studio. And hopefully I'll answer a lot of your questions. I am not a nail art studio pro. There are some ladies at Jamboree that make 90% of their sales on nail art studio stuff. I am not one of those people. I'm one of those people that's scared of it and doesn't go near it. So hopefully I'll answer all of your questions. First, nail art studio basic is where you and your clients can go design nail reps. You upload your graphics into it and you can just design your own, which is super cool. So if you have not gone in to play with it, you should. You should go just, even if you don't make anything, just go play with it so you kind of know what your clients are going through and how to guide them, so you at least can say you've done it yourself. When you're done with a design, you'll see there's a button to send it to approvals. Approvals take, they say 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes it's less, depending on what kind of backup they have going on. The big thing with approvals, this is new the last few months. They had to finally start putting their foot down because people were creating highly copyrighted material. So you have to send it through approvals, and the big rules with approvals are no copyrighted images, so you can't put a Disney character on there, or you can't put a TV character on there. No copyrighted art. Some people get away with partial images of things, so you'll see people with like partial team logos and stuff like that. They're really cracking down on it. So you can try, but they can reverse their decision at any time. So you could potentially get something approved and then you go to print it and they're like, never mind, we don't like that one anymore. So it's risky for you. So you want to try and stay away from anything copyrighted. You also can't have anything naughty. So no ding-dongs, no ding-a-lings, no vajayjays, no tatas, that kind of stuff, which will come up because there will be, you'll hear, can you do bachelorette party wraps? No ding-dongs. So that's a bummer if you have a bachelorette party going on, but generally you're not going to be wanting ding-dong wraps, so that's not a big deal. The last one is you can't, if there's a retired Jamboree wrap that you like, you can't just go into NAS and create it yourself. They are technically copyrighted by Jamboree, and they want to control when they're re-released and stuff like that. So if you really love End of the Rainbow, which is my favorite, I can't just go in and make a new one. I can make something inspired by, which I actually did, but I can't actually make the exact same thing because it'll get rejected. So those are the approvals things that you need to worry about. The next thing you need to know is prices. The NAS wraps are 18, I always forget if it's 75 or 25. I think it's 18.25. Either way, it's just 50 cents off. So it's either 18.75 or 18.25 per sheet. Plus, whenever you place an NAS order, there is a $6 setup fee per order. Not per sheet, per order. Not per design, per order. So if you order 6 different NAS designs, you only have to pay that $6 setup fee once. And this causes something called bulk orders. You will see in all of the, if you're part of any of the NAS Jamboree groups, you will see people taking bulk orders for things. Okay, so people want to do bulk orders because of that $6 setup fee. Because the more wraps you have in an order, the more NAS wraps you have in an order, the more that $6 is spread out. So if you have 100 NAS wraps in one order, that $6 is nothing per order, you know, per person. So it decreases the per sheet cost of the NAS wraps. Problem is, we can't buy from each other. So if someone wants to place a bulk order of, say, smiley face wraps, and you say, hey, I really want one of those, can I get in on your bulk order? You're not allowed to buy from them. It's against the Jamboree rules for us to make money off of each other. So the way that people have gotten around, and they're trying to work a way into NAS for us to share orders or share designs with each other. But as of right now, the only person that can order a design is the one that created it. So if Beth makes a smiley face design and everyone else is like, I want smiley faces, they all have to order from Beth. So that is problematic when we are not allowed to buy from each other. So what people do is they have you buy a gift card. What most people do is $25 for one wrap, and then if you're buying multiples, because of the way the increments that our gift cards come in, they do $40 for 2 wraps or $60 for 3 wraps or something like that. So the price goes down if you buy more wraps, because they're also trying to meet bulk order requirements. So here, so you can get in on other people's bulk orders, and what would happen with that is you buy a gift certificate from yourself. So say Beth has her smiley face wraps and I really want one. I would buy a $25 gift certificate from myself. I would give her the code, and then she would order me a smiley face wrap and send it to me. Easy, right? Here's the problem. What you are essentially doing is sending money to a random person on the internet. People are good, and I like to think that everyone's going to be totally honest, but when if your client wants a smiley face wrap and pays $25 for a gift certificate from you, and you just hand it over to Beth, you don't know Beth. Beth could be a creeper who is just collecting NAS orders to sell gift certificates to other people to pay for a car. I mean, there is no guarantee she is going to send you your wraps. And Jamboree does not guarantee anything through a third party. So if you order through Beth and Beth screws you over, it's out of your pocket. So I'm not saying don't do NAS. I just want you to be aware that when you do bulk orders on these sites, you're essentially handing your client's money to a random person on the internet. And you're going to have to deal with the consequences that could potentially come from that. Because if something bad happens, it's on you. It's not on Jamboree. It's not on Beth. I mean, it is on Beth, but it's up to you to deal with it. It's not Jamboree's problem. So, warning with bulk orders. I did several bulk orders before the NAS changed their software like a month and a half ago, I think. I did a few bulk orders before that, and all my clients eventually got their wraps, but some of them took a really long time. One of them came wrong, and there was nothing I could do about it because I didn't order it. So I have not had good experiences with bulk orders. I know lots of people that do tons of them. and have had no problems. So it is totally up to you. I just want you to be warned that that is essentially what you're doing. Now, if you are a designer, because I know we have some people that like messing with NAS in here. If you are a designer and you want to do a bulk order, just know that you will, if you take people's money, you are responsible for it. So it could cut down on your costs because you're not having to pay shipping or as much of that $6 setup fee. But if you're sending out people's wraps via regular mail and they don't get them, which I'm sure you all have experienced because USPS is the worst, it's on you. So if you do a bulk order, protect yourself, or do it with people you know, or just know the situation you're getting yourself into. There are some people that I truly think they're big designers and they have groups on Facebook, and you can go to their groups and order from like 20 different of their designs, and they order thousands of wraps. I know some of them get in over their heads. It starts with like ordering for 100 people, then 100 easily becomes 500, and then they're having to enter, you know, 1,000 different orders and send out 1,000 different orders to 1,000 different people. They get in over their heads, and it gets messy, and then the problem's on them. So be careful with bulk orders on both ends if you run one or if you participate in one. Just know the situation you're getting yourself into, because we don't know everybody. And there are some skeevy people out there. So that is the deal with NAS bulk orders. After I had a couple bad experiences, I have stepped away from NAS. I'm not a designer, so I can't sell my own designs. They are hoping to eventually have a way so that all the designs are kind of like in a library, and you can order from anybody, and then the designer will get a small cut of the sale. So my clients can go and buy the smiley faces, but instead of buying straight from Beth, I don't remember what I named her, then she will just get a cut of every smiley face Jamboree sells. So that's what they're hoping to do. I'm hoping it happens, because until it does, there's not a lot I can do for NAS, because I'm not willing to do bulk orders anymore. So that is the deal. I'm trying to think if there are any other questions you could possibly have about NAS. I don't think so. They're the same type of sheets as our regular, so they're 2 manicures and 2 pedicures. Some people find that they don't last as well. My second NAS order did not last very well on my fingers, but my first one, they lasted forever. So I think it's probably like any wraps. You know, sometimes you got a good application, sometimes you don't. I think that's it. I'm afraid I'm forgetting something, but I think that's it. So this is basic information on NAS and bulk orders. Alright? You guys have a great night. Alright. Bye.